throat has 182 teeth but holds back a monster.
Let him cook!
What?
I said let him cook!
My zipper.
Oh God, what was that? What did they just pan to right there, bro? What was that? Oh, lordy, lordy. It's always the fridge protecting the snacks, dude. Oh my lord.
So I'm thinking about going to Miami.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Miami.
For what reason?
Just to go to Miami.
Yikes. If you're gonna break up with me, just break up with me. And that's the biggest thing, bro. This is why you need to have your boundaries and have your frame. The attitude is, you can do what you want. I'm not going to stop you, but I will control how I respond to what you're doing. If you want to go out, do single girl things, then you are single. You are no longer my girlfriend. You just make that crystal clear, and then after that, whatever she decides to do, you already know the type of woman she is, bro. So you put those boundaries in place. I'm not okay with you doing this. My girlfriend doesn't do this, and she still goes to do it. She doesn't respect you. She's not wifey. She's not girlfriend material. It's just, it is what it is, man. And you have to walk away after that.
Her boyfriend just broke up with her as we're leaving for Fort Lauderdale spring break. Good. That's the best thing he could have done for her and him. He ain't get cheated on and she ain't become a cheater. Amen. God is amazing. If you set a healthy boundary, like for example, if you tell your partner, hey, I don't feel comfortable with you going to a place that's literally known for how lit the spring break be and how many people be getting cheated on there. At least not by yourself. If that partner say, you know what, I don't care, I'm gonna go anyway, screw you, bad. Leave her or leave him. Dudes ain't excluded in this.
I'm going on 50 first dates. Plot twist, with rich guys only.
Come on a first date with me. This is the fit. Denim midi skirt, bodysuit, and then a blazer. It's a little bit chilly. I know we're going to a rooftop because we booked it today and it was really sunny, and now not so sunny. Anyway, we're going to London because it's just so many better options, places to go, as opposed to Essex. I don't know that much about him other than that he works in construction, which I love, and that his family is Iranian, but he was born here in London.
I'm always wondering, am I going to be like the first person there, or is he going to be the first person there? Is it going to be awkward? Like,
how many people you sat with, by the way?
oh.
If you couldn't hear what he said, he asked her, how many men have you been with? That's what he said. And of course, if he's a high-performing male, he has standards on his women.
What is it about women and accountability to where the two are just like oil and water? Why is that?
Well, how often do we really hold them accountable?
Very rare.
Sure.
I guess just the pattern that I've noticed is like, it's a constant process of emotional justification for their actions without admitting that it was a mistake.
I think it's not necessarily because in their heart of hearts they believe it.
Yeah.
It's because it works. Like every time the cop lets the woman off the hook for the speeding ticket because she's crying, it just trains that kind of behavior in women.
Okay.
Like, to what extent has acting in that way caused the dad to let up when she was a girl?
There's a quote from Socrates that goes, "Trust not a woman when she weeps, for it is her nature to weep when she wants her will." Thoughts on that?
It's a banger.
Works.
I agree.
Leave it to the old wisdom, dude. If a woman is ever crying in front of you, just drop some Socrates on her and I'm sure she'll understand. But babe, these ancient philosophers! She's been hurt in her past. I'll show her what's real love. Oh boy, that's not gonna end well. Yeah, okay, exactly. Yeah, dude, because the thing is, she'll make you pay for what other men did to her. Yeah. I'm gonna say that again. She's gonna make you pay for what other men did to her. That's just facts, man.
She called him a red flag, but his response flipped everything.
You're 38? Yeah, red flag.
It's less about being a red flag and more about being a liability. If I were to bring you into my life, you would be a liability. You can't teach me anything. You can't help me with my finances in any way. You can't add any intellectual anything into my life. And if you're not already on that path...
I'm already on it. That's the problem. You don't know enough about me.
You're absolutely right. I don't know enough about you. You said you've had Airbnb properties.
Good luck with the other girls back there. You're messing up.
I can tell that you're triggered, and that's okay.
I'm not triggered, sweetheart.
And this is why your immaturity will prevent you from being with a real man. Next contestant, please.
Bro, holy. The absolute flames, the roasting. My dude.
And the video went on for another like 20, 30 seconds with just DMs from the night before, ever since he went on that podcast. If you have a lot of money, you will have a lot of them.
You put work into the real world, okay? You put work into yourself, and the women will naturally come, bro. They naturally will. Just trust me, man. You will notice. The higher you go on your path, the higher you get up in life, more and more women will just find themselves around you. Women sniff out success like bloodhounds, bro. I swear.
How come no one talks about how insane it is that a lot of wives will look at their husband and say something like, I'm your wife, I'm not your maid? And could you imagine if a husband said to a wife, am I your bodyguard or am I your husband? Am I your Uber or am I your husband? Am I your wallet or am I your husband? Yeah. Am I your delivery guy or am I your husband? Am I your handyman or am I your husband? Am I your tech support or am I your husband? I could keep going with like 10 more, but you get the point.
Her roles are all negotiable. Meanwhile, you have to do all of your roles and don't complain about it. Never enter into a relationship where you are not receiving equal effort in return, if not more effort in return.
Tell me something that men do that women don't notice.
Work our asses off to pay the bills and support our families just to have you complain that we're never around.
One of the biggest problems with men today is you can't walk away. You better learn how to walk away and cut a chick off.
Yeah.
Because if you
Big
don't,
facts.
you're going to be the fool. You're going to be the one that's left a dried up husk, because when she's done what you believe, she'll walk away. But here's the thing. Guys, when you learn to walk away from a woman, you're in a position of power. Ladies, many of you don't walk away. Many of y'all just check out. Y'all ghost. Y'all leave.
If you want to know what owns you, look at what you can't say no to. Whatever you can't say no to owns you. That's what it is. When I send the breakup text hoping he'll fight for me,
Well, if
he
you're
just
gonna
says,
play
"Okay."
stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes. Also, that's very manipulative, if you know what I'm saying.
Really, for all of the women that want men to fight for them, they deserve to be single, dude. They really do. This is the kind of thing you just don't have to deal with more traditional women. You just don't. Because really, dating a lot of these modern women, a lot of these Western women, it is genuinely like you have to fight them to be with them. You have to battle her every single day just to be in a relationship with her. And I'm obviously not talking about anything physical, okay? Just for the extra chromy homies out there. But modern women and Western women, they put up so many walls just to interact with them. It makes it basically impossible to date them.
I go to work every day. There are sacrifices that I make as a father all the time. I'm not around my daughters as much as I would like to be. I'm not with my family as much as I would like to be. Sometimes they resent it, what have you. I don't care. And you know why I don't care? Because I grew up starving. And as a result of that, anything that I do to ensure the well-being of my family moving forward, even in the event that I'm not around, as selfish as that may be, I'm willing to do it because I knew what it was like to grow up with nothing. These football players make those decisions every single day as men. Provide, protect. That's our #1 priority. That's how most of us think. And that plays a role into the kind of decisions men make, even when they're deemed selfish, foolish, ill-advised, or whatever. It comes with it when you're a man.